Eric, how important is this CME Bitcoin futures trade? I mean, more volume, more meat in those trades. It's going to bring down the premium, isn't it?
Well, certainly that's how things have worked out so far. The premium on the futures for the CME is narrower than what we saw when CBOE started trading on their Bitcoin futures last week. One currency analyst described it as when the CBOE launched a Bitcoin futures, it was kind of the minor leagues, and now the CME's Bitcoin futures is the major leagues. So I guess I'd probably put it that way.
So what's the key risk here in terms of CME futures differing from the CBOE ones? We've had a few hours of these futures. I mean, has there been a story of consolidation, or has it been more of a story of price discovery?
Well, I think when you're looking at the way it's structured, the CME futures is based on, for instance, four market exchanges as opposed to one for the CBOE, and also you also do have similar kinds of structures for limits in terms of any price halts or any price swing limits. So I think that's kind of what people are looking at most closely is when we first had the CBOE debut, before there was a real rush into Bitcoin futures and then kind of a pullback almost as quickly. Right now what we're seeing is more of a steady pace of trades in the new futures. So everything looks a little more calm, looks a little more collected. We're not seeing the same kind of volatility that we saw when the first futures contract started with the CBOE.
Eric, very briefly, the one event that I should be watching out for next in this evolving cryptocurrency story.
Well, I think what we're seeing again with Bitcoin is the increasing interest from government regulators and central banks around the world. And you just had the finance minister for France saying that he's going to be bringing it up as the potential for the G20 to look at collective regulation of Bitcoin at upcoming meetings. So, that's something that we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on.